All right, so we're gonna play the cup games. This is the first one. We're not gonna play Milwaukee and the Magic. If Milwaukee cannot beat the Orlando Magic without Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner, they need to move to Vegas, rename themselves, fire the coach, trade everybody. I don't know, whatever. All right, so we are going to flip a coin and see who we are going to play with. Again, as always, heads equals home. Heads equals home. And we learned today that it's flipping. It is flipping. And it is heads. We are going to play as the OKC Thunder. If you remember last year's in-season tournament that we did, OKC won the tournament last year in our 2K digital universe. IRL, it was the Lakers who did not make the playoffs or the knockout round this year. And that's great about the Cup. Every year it's going to be something different, which is good. Every year somebody can build on it or a fluke can happen. And because everybody's always wondered what it would be like to have like an NCAA March Madness type of environment where it's one game and done. I want to see another tournament that they're going to make, and it's going to be the top 16 teams or whatever, irrespective of conference, and they go into a, that type of, tournament from college, and they just play. Maybe it's based on their current records, or maybe they do, I don't know. They'd have to figure out a way to do it. I don't know. But early on, OKC has been the #1 seed or top 3, give or take. They've been playing without Chet Holmgren, and that's big because Chet spreads the floor, dunks at the rim. He plays perfect with these guys. He's really good for the chemistry. Dallas has been adjusting, I feel, a little bit to the new additions of Klay Thompson and the rest of the people that are out.
Look from Wallace. A rebound by Washington. And so
and I honestly, I don't know how he did that. Dallas, OKC, I feel, I don't care, despite the, Dallas might be in OKC's head. I can see OKC losing this. It is a potential, but if OKC wants to grow, they have to defeat this nemesis, and it's a one game in OKC. OKC beat the Mavericks before pretty easily. Let's go. Let's go. Isaiah Hartenstein has been perfect for this team because of his size. Why is he not running to the rim? Oh my God. Klay Thompson, I don't think is going to finish the season as the starter. Quentin Grimes has been better because he plays both sides of the ball. But we'll see. SGA is just unstoppable in this game. You go to the paint, you almost assuredly are going to make the shot. But he's more than just a paint runner and all that stuff. He is a pretty good shooter. He's not a knockdown three-point shooter, but you got to respect it. He will and has hit some big threes for OKC. But at times, they become too stagnant with him being the only one that they can score with, and that's not good.
Back to Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Hartenstein.
Okay, the ball is right there, and he's looking at it bounce instead of going to go get the ball. Kyrie's been great all year. I think he's been the Mavericks MVP this year. He has been dependable. He has been dependable, and he has done everything that they've asked for. He's been a model citizen since going into Dallas from Brooklyn, where he had issues. It's going to be a wild game. I'm not going to watch Milwaukee or Orlando, I don't think. I'm not interested in seeing it. Obviously, I'll be watching the Knicks Hawks on Wednesday.
running their own front offices in their own buildings, but their thirst for information, their ability
just
to
like
use information to strategize.
Rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
And you know, rebounding was a skill that I thought would translate to the NBA for him.
I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to pass off, but I think the shot animation was too late.
Yeah, rebounding always transfers and translates to the next level. He's been a bull in the china shop, out working, out hustling guys. He's really got terrific instincts to the basketball.
How? Derek Lively's been great this year. Daniel Gafford a little less. Nothing crazy, but
Coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another.
let's go.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident.
You know, the
out there.
poise of
Guys feel like
OKC is
they
remarkable for
in
such
the
a young
arena.
team.
And they proved it that
I
game.
think Chris Paul really helped SGA in terms of leadership that 1 year that he went over and they went to the playoffs. Really showed them a lot.
League. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the
How is that a foul on who?
NBA Finals, we just had Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka
I put
Doncic into the fold as
the
far as
torture chamber
faces
on
of the
Luka.
NBA. But Nikola
They really
Jokic
got to change that next year and put the best defensive matchups on the wings and leave it like that.
You have to mention him as well. But ultimately, you have to also keep an eye on Victor Wembanyama, the way that Victor Wembanyama could take over the league. And already, so early,
Let's go.
special. Victor Wembanyama is someone to keep an eye on.
Okay, they've just passed a note down to me, or Dan here. What about Anthony Edwards at Minnesota?
Torture chamber is a real thing.
Player.
He really exhausted Luka in that.
Devin Booker,
And I think Kyrie was the big reason that they won last year.
special, the crop of young players that we have coming up in this league. One of them is sure to emerge as this generation's, whether you want to call it Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, there will be a face out of this crowd.
And we cannot.
Oh, come on.
Now Williams, after the missed three from Klay Thompson.
Let's go. Let's go. Wow, he got a 27% usage rate. That's crazy. But it's going to be exciting to watch the Cup, to watch the knockout rounds. It must be really tough. Let's go. Oh, this is the #1 team in deflections and in steals, I believe, OKC. You cannot have live ball turnovers against this team. They're all long. They're very physical. This is a team that you gotta make this easy read, the easy pass. Do not try to make tight windows with this team. Look, again, another one. I've gotten a bunch of these, and we're only in the first quarter. You got to be really, really careful with these passes. They got to be almost boring passes. Real simple. If you're dribbling and you're backing up, you got to watch for the random secondary defender coming in to steal the ball. This is not an easy team to face. And this is without Chet.
The Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to
Of course, because they're getting smoked. He stays in the lane for no reason for 3 seconds. How am I supposed to see that?
Now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what?
And shout out again, left him open, nice. Shout out my fantasy team making the playoffs.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And then for Dallas, Daniel Gafford.
It's pretty simple to make the playoffs in fantasy. I don't know why people struggle and they just do stupid things.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. 5 to shoot.
And 1, let's go.
Two free throws coming
Heard
up.
that
Fish
slap.
is on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Early. Yeah.
Here's Grimes. He's averaging just around.
Like, look at
8
this
points
team.
a
I think
game.
Grimes starting is better for the Mavs. They don't want
157
Clay sulking.
play in the first. They get it back. Over in the corner, Washington. Dallas again missing. And the Thunder with possession. They're on a 15-5 run here. Caruso, the pass to Williams.
They have so many shooters,
Now Mitchell.
so many capable players.
Shoots. And he gets Gets the friendly spin, and that
Isaiah Joe is a cyborg.
I like their focus coming in.
They need to enjoy this 1 year. They're not going to be able to pay everybody. Get the hell out.
Very aggressive offense so far.
That is not a realistic shot, man.
Right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Alex Caruso has been kind of a disappointment.
back to Caruso.
Kind of injured all the time.
And a miss there on the triple.
Coming off the bench. He's not even starting for the OKC Thunder.
Uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Man, can you always
He's got to kind of push through these BS scores so they can catch up.
with that pass? Money.
And here now the Thunder, following the score by Dallas. Joe can't get it to go.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot.
I mean, I feel like
Money.
And it's Doncic missing.
you got to think OKC is the favorite to win it all. Boston's not in it. The Cavs are not in it. Maybe, you know, New York.
Williams kicks
The
to
East is very weak this
Williams, a
year.
screen on Doncic. The try by Mitchell.
Let's go. I don't know who this dude is, but he made a layup.
Play call, very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Grimes passes to Gafford. Out to Doncic. Six to shoot from deep three-point land. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got 13.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over.
Oh,
You know, that's how it goes with him.
let's go.
Hot streaks, guys, but
Let's go.
tremendous factor today, points off turnovers. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin.
Oh,
I've
my
seen
God.
how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know
What is going on?
On the floor right now for the Mavericks.
I mean, I'm serious when I said I can't honestly see Milwaukee losing to Orlando without Paolo
Here's Dort.
and without Franz Wagner, both without having oblique strains or their midsection. Like, what is going on over there?
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And Gafford throws it down.
Operating the pick and roll like a surgeon. What a sequence by Kyrie.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one doesn't drop.
Spencer Dinwiddie's had a really good year. Dallas is where he revitalizes. Everywhere else he plays like a 13th, 14th player in the rotation, a fringe player. What is going on with this defense?
And, you know, guys, we've talked about...
But when he plays with Dallas, he plays like a sixth man.
Good job using that height with these strong finishes.
Nobody near Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Hey, Shams, we know you.
Come on, how did I not get that steal?
So many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few?
I wonder if this game is going to go down to the wire.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Marshall. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
OKC's defense and rebounding is not the best.
They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
If Hartenstein gets injured, they're screwed.
When you're facing very little resistance, that's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, I think it was a combination of things.
I press pass.
The defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. And Coach Mark Dagnall said...
Apparently they think that OKC cannot rebound for their life
anywhere.
because I'm not getting any rebounds.
Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Kept alive. Hartenstein.
That's what he does.
By Hartenstein.
Offensive rebounding and finishing at the rim.
You know, G, he knows what his job is. But
You know, that time I thought
How was that early? I held it mad long.
back at a time when they really needed.
Washington's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Dinwiddie wide open. Good on the triple. Dinwiddie's got it all tied up now for Dallas. And the league continuing, Shams, to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try. If you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two, let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing.
Give me that. Give me that. Hardenstein gives them something they're just not used to having. A big that can set good hard screens. Look at this crap.
That one off Dort.
They make it seem like if you jump and pass, it's an impossible pass.
To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander third.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Thompson comes in for Kyrie.
Luka hasn't done much, so Dorchester Chamber is real. Look at this idiot. Stop moving away from him.
Now,
Stick to the shooters.
again the miss by the Mavericks.
I don't know how he caught that,
And the Thunder lead by 4.
but whatever.
They keep hammering away at him inside.
Isaiah Hardenstein can do that home run pass, by the way. BT
Dallas has
does.
gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Thunder. We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5
Luka playing defense.
players in the
Luka
NBA
plays
are
defense,
all foreign players.
stays in shape.
And so much was made
Dallas
of
is going to
Anthony
coast to the championship again.
American player.
That's the biggest thing. And, you know, not holding the ball, obviously. He tends to hold the ball a bit too much. They showed they could win without him when he was out. They went 5-1 in the games that he was out, beating good teams. Let's go. So, you know, it's all up to Luka.
Grassroots programs, you have to look at.
And I don't think it makes sense to have Luka, Kyrie, and Clay in the starting lineup.
Comes in for Williams. Alex Caruso, who's checked in for Jordan.
What?
And it's Mitchell in for
Why did Derek Lively pull up
And Dallas also making the switch. Grimes is
and
checked
try to
in.
shoot a 3?
Ball's knocked loose.
Freaking Clay stealing the ball.
They need this one. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Thompson.
A silky smooth jump shooter. Once Thompson senses separation, he's rising without hesitation.
Wallace finds Caruso. Off target from 3-point range.
Caruso has just not been good.
Just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. Got that one up quick.
They just put
And now,
2
just a
dribbles,
2-point Thunder lead.
pull up, and shoot the 3.
Wallace outside. Caruso, the pass to Wallace. Hits the 3-point bomb. Wallace has got 7 points in the game.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period,
Wallace has really developed into a great player.
building some momentum.
Wallace is going to get that bag, too.
Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Mitchell kicks to Wallace. Some nice passing by Oklahoma
Wiggins,
City.
I will admit, just recently started watching him. He's a better shooter than I thought.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Get out of here, Luka.
Job of screening there. Nice job.
There's just so many weapons. You can't really game plan. You can only really game plan for SGA.
Inside, here's Wallace. It's
Of
rebounded
course.
by Dallas. Shams,
Open
we
lane,
appreciate you stopping
open
by.
layup,
We
I
know
can't
you
make it.
got a lot of things to do, a lot on your plate. Your phone's going bananas. It's lighting up about every 15 seconds. You go take care of that. We'll see you back here next time.
I can always make time for you guys. Kevin, appreciate you guys having me on.
Shams Toronto, the best. Thank you so much. Great stuff right there from Shams, one of the most plugged-in people in the world of basketball.
Hey, I mean, if something is going down,
He has such a
then
fast
Lou
shot.
Shams is the first to get
But I like
hold
it.
of
It's pretty simple to
Knows
shoot it.
Everybody around the NBA.
Here's Thompson. Caruso grabs
Let's
the
go.
miss.
You know, people were talking crap about that Giddey Caruso trade, but I feel like Josh has played better than Caruso this year.
Kind of stepping aside
and obviously a lot younger. He just didn't fit with this team because he couldn't shoot consistently. They wanted him off the ball. You need to have SGA with the ball.
As is the trust. They can ill afford those types of.
All right, keep your hands down. That makes a lot of sense.
With those kind of breakdowns.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
And one.
Don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Joe's checked in. Kyrie Irving's checked
This is the
in
first
for
game I've
Dallas.
played with my new controller, so
Doncic to the rack.
maybe you get used to drift or something.
Irving from long range. Rebound by Williams.
Irving hasn't done anything this game.
Wallace, the pass to Caruso. The kick out to Williams. Here's Wallace. What a play.
Back-to-back buzzer beaters. Let's go.
To be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now. So I'm
Let's
sure
go.
They talked a lot about how to slow him
Let's go.
Dort and Williams up in the forward
Got to get those steals when you can, baby.
Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Hartenstein in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's who Mark Daignault starts the second half. Back to Doncic. Latrey. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Damn. I love his shot, man. Wallace's shot is so good.
Look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
That's fine.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that
Got Kyrie off his rhythm there.
the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players. Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to
Let's go. PJ Washington, Jalen Williams is going to be a really good matchup. I'm excited to see that.
And that's almost
I mean,
always
OKC just can't be nervous there, man. They got to just play the game.
Doncic launching that one.
and really as the
Whatever.
three-pointers keep
It is
coming,
Luka.
You get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's kind of, I do it just for fun and to practice, but I honestly can drive with SGA on every possession.
For the Mavericks.
It's just too easy.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us.
Too small, Kyrie. Get the hell out of here, man.
To win at the end.
Why does this game lie so much?
Attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Washington. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. The Thunder leading by 6. Outside, Gilgeous.
Get the hell out of here, Luka.
Banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Luka ain't guarding me.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely
Slapping shots out of there all last month. I mean, he's building a reputation.
I don't know how I didn't get that steal. The ball went through my hands.
His arrow is definitely pointing north.
and didn't do anything fancy there.
If
but did
whoever
get
wins
Noki
this
his
between
only concern
OKC
right
and
now
Dallas,
is getting the points on the
I
board.
feel should be able to beat Houston or Golden State.
Some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful.
Oh my God, I didn't know who the hell that was. Who is that? If you can't shoot, why are you in the game?
Doncic with it. Dort covering. Driving to the basket. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
They got to change it. I should be able to go out with verticality
His defense hasn't.
and not get that
He
foul.
has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
It's good.
I mean, I see Kyrie or Luka, I'm going to score every
Which is why he
time.
simply laid it in.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Outside Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Williams and finish.
Light work.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Oklahoma City leading by 5.
Yeah, jump right in my path as I go to the basket.
Outside Williams. Jordan finds Gilgeous-Alexander.
Let's go.
Right on target. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points.
This team could just beat you with anybody on their court. Can shoot and make the shot. Can make the big defensive play. This is like a hive mind in terms of for a basketball team. I have to like run across that.
They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Mitchell, this is to Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. For 3, Mitchell. And again,
Oh my God. That was a broken play. Don't know how I made that shot.
With the offensive production, they have got it.
I've never heard of Mitchell. I don't even know who this dude
You know,
is.
the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Lively the pass to Doncic. Back to Lively.
Oh, let's go, iHeart.
Hartenstein.
With the Euro, well, with the rip through, get it. I don't know who you are, but holla.
Alexander's got it. Aaron Wiggins comes in for George. Alex Caruso. He's checked in.
This team
for
just
Mitchell.
has never-ending
And Isaiah Joe in
talent
for
coming in.
Alexander. Then for the Mavericks, Marshall comes in for Washington. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Irving.
Yeah, they got to score the ball now.
The strong move inside.
It'll be boring if they don't.
NBA seasons, featuring 14 of the top 15 team offensive ratings in league history.
You know, I think that's testament to the skill level of the players. And certainly you hear some coaches talk about...
Had to hold that a little bit, get that to go in.
...legislated out of the game. It is an entertaining product. That's part of the drive for more offense. But I guess I could agree that there does need to be maybe a touch more balance and not so tilted toward the offense.
A shot by Thompson. No one's around. No good from outside. Oklahoma
Push,
City
push.
by 13. Wiggins finds Williams. Back to Wiggins. Pass
You know
to
that was
Caruso.
gonna miss.
Williams, a screen on Thompson. He claims
Let's
it
go,
off the
Joe.
back iron, and down it falls. Joe's got 7 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Marshall.
Najee's has been playing really well.
Marshall's
Najee's fitting exactly the way I thought he would with the Mavericks. He really is a bulldog defensively.
Going because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Here's Grimes, defended by Caruso. Thompson from long range drills it from outside. He's got 11.
Well, that's exactly the guy you want to set up. I mean, Klay Thompson feels like every shot he takes is going in.
Williams. Oh, that's blocked. And they're able to recover. Joe can't get it to go.
That shot took a while to animate.
Grimes drives to the hoop. No good there.
Let's go.
To single digits. Oklahoma City's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14
And I feel like teams that go to the NBA Cup
Wiggins passes to Joe.
look mentally exhausted the rest of the year. There's been a lot of injuries with the NBA. I mean, the Pacers did pretty well.
Here's Williams.
Oh my God.
Rebounded by Dallas.
The Pacers did all right making it to the conference finals and getting swept.
We've got a 9-second.
The Lakers lost in the first round last year, so we'll see what happens with the two teams that go to the finals for the NBA Cup this year.
Williams kicks to Caruso.
Grimes is still a really good defender.
By Thompson.
Oh my God.
Wiggins against Doncic. Joe releases.
Let's go. Every time.
And the Thunder lead by 10.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Doncic way outside. And that would have counted, but his shot is off the mark this time. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor right now for the Mavericks.
The way you could change angles with SGA is something unique that only he does.
And it's Marshall in at the 3, the small forward. Mavericks trail by 10. Over in the corner, Washington. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
They hit every open shot. They never miss an open shot.
Here's Dort. Boom, he jams it straight down.
I miss open layups, bro.
Mr. Dort, a one-way ticket to the rim.
Dallas shooting 47%, pretty solid. And here is Gafford. On its way from Dinwiddie for 2.
I know Isaiah Hartenstein is going to have a lot of rebounds.
Williams for 3. Hands it from downtown.
Second 3.
12-point Thunder lead.
Watch out now that he's got his.
Jalen and SGA are just perfect together. They'll trade everybody else when it's time for them to re-up, I think. But they're going to give Jalen and SGA the max. And then everybody else, they'll just bring in new players via the draft. They have an amazing ability. I'm talking about OKC, to find and spotlight talent in the draft.
Oklahoma City on D. No good from Irving.
And with their bushel of picks that they have,
Outside Williams.
it's good that they have that. So they run almost like an NFL team.
Alexander. Basket number 8.
We'll move them on.
13 tries.
Too expensive, move them on. Get young players that buy into the system and work their way through. And then trade them, get more draft picks, rinse and repeat.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast.
They really are like in a perfect situation in OKC, where they should be able to have like a generational 10-year run of prosperity.
Dallas again missing. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Wallace dishes to Williams. Misses.
I could not see the bar to shoot.
Tell he thought that triple was gonna fall.
No one would ever get this close to Kyrie because you're gonna get embarrassed with that dribble.
He's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Wallace the pass to Williams. A good finish.
Let's go, and one, and one.
25 points here for Jalen Williams. Mavericks trail by 16.
OKC is just too much, man.
Irving. Over Wallace. Tipped away.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Dort finds Wallace. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. 6 on the shot clock.
Let's go. Light work.
Gilgeous Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, he's dominating the game, and I only have 20 points with him. It's just, it's like he scores when he wants to score.
And that one is
Dinwiddie is something else on the Mavericks, man. He's a different player.
11-0 run by the Thunder.
and we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Dort passes to Gilgeous Alexander. Wallace outside. Pass to Hartenstein.
Let's go.
By Hartenstein.
Let's go. This game is weird. Like, they make it close, like with outlandish shots that they make, and then they stop taking and making those outlandish shots in the fourth quarter. This is a really strange decision in terms of the AI computer difficulty. This is really weird. Last year was not bad. I don't know why they decided to switch it up that much last year from last year.
On the wing, Wallace. He's covered by Washington.
Let's go.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Free throw good, Wallace. Greg despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had.
And you know, the Mavericks lose this. It's ho-hum. It's back to work. OKC loses this.
With star potential.
Dallas is a little bit in their heads, you know? Do they really want to see Dallas in the playoffs? I highly doubt it. And you can't say any team in the West, OKC feels that way.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander.
Oh my God. I did whatever I wanted. The ball was on a yo-yo. Yo, SJ is something else, man. He's the best player in this game. Driving the basket. Or just going to the paint. If he gets down like a knockdown shot, like a 40% three-point shot, he'll average 40 for the year.
The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
With very little pressure on their perimeter.
I'm like, oh my God, how the hell did he steal that?
Have been from beyond.
Fires the 3. Rebound by Williams.
I hate that they put my hands down and I'm not able to contest a shot.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers.
Yeah, they're not gonna let me make some shots for a little while.
It's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And they'll get another chance. A three-pointer, no good. Mavericks trail by 14.
I'm not going to make any shots for the rest of the game. They're going to make every shot. Except that one.
Either for Irving. Dort passes to Gilgeous Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. Misses from
I put jump, and it did not jump.
Brings it up for Dallas.
To get the rebound.
Break that ice cold streak, and he lays it up and in.
Terrible.
Doncic against Gilgeous Alexander. And he gets the
Let's go.
Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous Alexander's game.
Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that.
And one. Oh my God, I cannot make a layup.
Williams has a screen for Gilgeous Alexander. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Gilgeous Alexander's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Oklahoma City.
Looking at both these teams, they're great.
Yo, Hartenstein has 20 rebounds, man.
You might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his
It's like luck when you get a green sometimes.
that put them in the driver's seat.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Williams. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Dort. And it's Mitchell in for Cason Wallace. Here's Mitchell. And here is Caruso. Williams dishes to Mitchell. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Wiggins. Guarded closer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Aye.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hardy. Kleba, the pass to Gaffney. Pass to Marshall. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win.
I feel like it's going to be a lot closer than this. I think the Mavs have a better chance than that, but OKC whooped them before. They may be able to do it again. Dallas has been disappointing early on. This is not the playoffs. This is the Cup.
Well, folks, that's
Does
gonna
Luka
do
and
it for
Kyrie
now.
care?
For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.
Does-
This is Kevin
does
Harlan
Luka and
along with our
Kyrie
terrific
care
2K Sports crew, thanking you for
To win
tuning in.
money for other people?
And
Maybe
now,
Kyrie, I
he
guess.
presents
I don't
the
know.
player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
All right, let's take a look at the comparison. They're still not shooting. Look at that three-point shooting. I mean, their field goals were pretty good. Three-point was pretty good. They should have played better. I don't know. Man. OKC, played pretty well. Nothing crazy. The free throws were garbage. But whatever. Luka hit 5 threes. 5 for what? 5 for 11. 21 points. He needs to shoot more. Kyrie, man. Crash on him is going to cause him problems. But not too much. I mean, Kyrie just does well with anybody defending him. There's no one that can really stop him. But I think all those long arms, everything else on Kyrie, if you can stop either Kyrie or Luka, one or the other, then you should be good. The Dorchard Chamber on Doncic and Crash Wallace on Kyrie, but we'll see. SGA, man, look at that. Almost the exact same stat line. That is crazy. 25 and 25. Isaiah Joe, man, that shot is just wet. AJ Mitchell, I don't know who this dude is. He played well. Hartenstein, 16 rebounds. That's what they need, man. They need a big that can get those rebounds, hit those screens, block those shots. He went to, the school of Thibodeau Hard Knocks, so he has it. He's perfect for what they need. And if he's there, they'll survive without Chet for a little while. But him and Chet rotating, that's gonna be tough in the playoffs. All right, so we're gonna see. This is gonna be the first game. Again, we're not playing Milwaukee, Orlando. No Paolo, no Franz Wagner. Milwaukee should win. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Anywho, I will see you during the cup games. I'll see you on the next one.